Hey guys, welcome to Gardening Upbeat and I hope you are doing very well. Today we are going to see the best soil mix for succulents. In case your succulents are dying because of bad soil mix, then try this and I am quite sure that your succulents are not going to die again. You would also see the updates so that you can do the same thing with much more confidence. We are going to take a look at two ways to prepare the best soil mix. In case you believe that you always overwater your succulents, then please go for the second method. In the first method, we are taking all these components: wood circle 20%, garden soil 30%, sand 30% and rest 20% vermicompost. On this spot, I already have few succulents as you can see. For example, it's the zebra plant and I have repotted them using the same soil mix. Unfortunately, our pet dog damaged one of my succulents as you can see. Actually, he wanted to test the build quality of his teeth and he is quite satisfied with the result. They are super strong. That's why I am going to repot it again very carefully. Planting one echeveria as well just to give the pot a nice look. Very soon you are going to see the updates. On second method, we are going to use 4 different components in equal part. First one is sand, second one is coco peat, third is vermicompost and last one is perlite. Please mix everything well before repotting and here you can see that on this method we are not using any garden soil. For the second method, I am going to plant 4 echeveria plants in a single pot. Let's repot them very quickly. So guys, it's the updates after 130 days and here you can see all the succulents are looking quite happy. Let me give you the closer look so that you can see them properly. While repotting, you have seen that Egon destroyed this Hawatia totally. But here you can see that it's growing really very well. Plus it has also produced many new offshoots. Similar to the Hawatia plant, Echeveria is also looking quite good. The color is really very pretty as we can see. Zebra plant is also growing well and like the others, it has also produced many new offshoots. In fact, I can see this tiny zebra plant on the flowering spike. Very soon I am going to plant this tiny zebra plant. Let's take a look at the second pot. Here also you can see that Echeveria plants are growing quite well and they are producing new puffs or new offshoots. I lost few leaves on the middle one and that's why it's looking bit smaller. But good thing is I can spot a tiny new puff just right here. I hope that very soon they are going to fill this entire pot. I can find a empty space just right here. That's why keeping a leaf of each area so that they can fill the pot much faster. For all of my sensitive succulents, I try to prepare the soil mix the same way and all of them are growing happily. Please note that it has been raining in my place from last 1 month almost daily. I am keeping all of my plants in my balcony. So somehow they are protected from direct rainfall. But again my place is quite windy and that's why they get the rainfall somehow. I am glad to inform you that none of my plants are dying at this time and that too even after continuous rainfall. Not all succulents need too much care and few do well even if you grow them in usual soil mix. For example, snack plant. In case you want to know how to grow the snack plant much faster, then please check out my next video. So good luck in growing lots of succulents. I hope you found this video useful and if you did, I would really appreciate if you give it a like, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel if you are new to gardening upbeat. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and enjoy.